I've been vlogging for almost a year now, and you know, I actually haven't told my story yet about how I became a YouTuber. So I wanted to give you guys a little in-depth about me and my YouTube journey. So, um, I've I've been researching YouTube for the last 10 years, and uh, I've always wanted to do YouTube and do videos and make a difference. Uh, Starting with about 10 years ago, a guy named Aaron Fotheringham. Now, you may know him as Wheels. He is in a wheelchair, and he's the one that pulled off the very first backflip in a wheelchair. And he goes around the world and does these stunts, and it's just amazing. And he's posted some things on YouTube, and that's where I found him. And I was like, man, I really want to be like him, you know? So it started out with, you know, me just researching and wanting to find, um, find some inspiration and find out what makes YouTubers great and how they tick and how to build the success. I've always been interested in how to grow as a YouTuber. And so I've just done research on that for the last 10 years, watching a lot of videos and some of the most famous YouTubers and not so famous YouTubers. So that's essentially where I got my interest, is through Wheels. And then I just, watching a lot of YouTube videos and soaking up as much information as possible. And I remember one day I was thinking, it'd be cool if I did this Clash thing. So basically what that is me and my friend Tyler, long time ago, he would get in my other chair and we would try to knock each other over, kind of play chicken. So I call that Clash. And basically it just entails, trying to knock each other over, trying to get under the chair and flip it. Whatever. One time it got so intense that I knocked his wheel off and it went like flying through the air. Like, it was crazy, When I say wheel, I mean one of the upper front smaller wheels, not one of the big ones. But yeah, it's fun. After that, I thought, okay, I want to make a YouTube channel about this, and that was the whole plan. And I struggled for quite a while trying to find somebody else in a wheelchair who would actually want to do this with me, make it a sport kind of thing, or even just do fun stuff on YouTube with it. Like, for example, dress up as knights and do it or something, So that was the main idea, and maybe down the road I still will do that. I don't know, but the reason why I didn't is because at the time, I didn't have any money to pay any videographer to do it, and couldn't find anyone who would do it for free. And I finally found, one of my friends who, he was willing to do this with me. He's in a wheelchair, but still couldn't find anybody to do the video with, to do the video shoot. So that didn't pan out. And one day I was like, what can I do? And I thought, well, do vlogs. And it occurred to me, I'm in a wheelchair, so I have a very unique story to tell. And not a lot of people in wheelchairs are actually doing vlogs and this kind of thing. So I decided, okay, that's it. I'll give it a shot, see how it turns out. And actually, here it is almost a year later, and it's going pretty well. I mean, I've made a lot of YouTube friends through this and done some pretty awesome collabs. And I enjoy it. And I love being able to talk about things that I want to talk about, and things that maybe you guys might have interest in, as far as disability and some other random things. And it's been a great journey. So, Aaron Fotheringham, he was one of my inspirations. Also, Lindsay Sterling is another inspiration, because when I found her on YouTube, it was one of those things that I felt was really meant to be. Like, I knew it was one of those things that I was going to be able to help her as a fan and help her grow and do some amazing things for her and some of the other fans. And it's been an incredible journey. Another thing about her, though, is she was the very first YouTuber that I found that was here in Utah. So I was like, wow, this is somebody I could actually maybe meet and maybe get to know a little bit. Maybe they'll, help me find out and give some good YouTube tips and everything. And she has, so that's panned out really well. Since then, I've met a lot more YouTubers around here and worked with a lot of them, and it's just been an amazing experience. And now I go to, monthly YouTube meetings. I actually haven't done a whole lot with that. I've been to a couple of them, but I should go to more. But I feel like I've learned so many things about YouTube through that and through getting to know some YouTubers around here. So it's just been an amazing journey. Anyway, guys, that's my YouTube journey story. I wanted to share it with you guys. I want you to know where I'm coming from, and that I want to make a difference for somebody, that I want to share my life with you guys, the good, the bad. And if you've been watching my vlogs and following, that a lot of times I'll say it how it is, and whether I'm having a good day or a bad day, and that's what vlogging is all about. I want to share my life with you guys, and some of the experiences I have that have to do with disability and have to do with how different my life can be, but also how normal my life can be despite the fact that I have a disability. So I feel like that's a unique experience that I can provide for others who have disabilities and also just able-bodied people. So, and I really should call it ability more than disability, so I'm going to start calling it ability more. And if you guys don't know about that, I have a video about that. So catching myself right now, but working on it. But anyway, yeah, I want to share my ability with you guys. And if you have an ability, maybe you can learn something. Alright guys, it's that time again. Tell me in the comments below what type of vlogs you want to see from me in the future. I want to know. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I will talk to you next vlog.